Why am I on here? No, I'm not. I'm not in the van. I'm sitting here and I was watching YouTube, and I just happened to see the Dreamers show, and he was talking about Bleacher Report. And folks, Bleacher Report, uh, you're gonna hear me say, me and my boy talk about such and such. Well, we talk about how now stuff is just, it is just clickbait. Not only are regular people putting up clickbait, companies and media people are doing the same thing. And I'm not talking about on a small level. I'm talking about people like Bleacher Report and what's the other one? Well, any YouTube creator or media creator. So they just say things to get views and a rile out of people. It's not that they're trying to inform you or anything like that. So, but anyway, I was watching the Dreamers Pro show as I usually do sometimes. And I saw something up there about LeBron. And okay, how did it get this bad? Yes, I think that's what it was. And he was talking about Bleacher Report had left LeBron off of a list. Folks, I think Bleacher Report is the one that said Kobe was the 11th best player of all time or something. And folks, like I said, people can just come at you to rile you up. And it doesn't have to be, usually, it doesn't have to be based in any truth. But anyway, so I watch. And what it comes down to is really the thing that I'm the trip that I'm on. And that is I'm done with LeBron as far as calling him out. If you can't see who LeBron is, you got a problem. But I'm done with calling this dude out. You know who I'm getting ready to come down hard on, folks. And it's going to continue. And every chance I get, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come down on his fans. People that actually go and get all emotional about this dude. Man, let me tell you something. Hey, thanks for the like. Who do you have to praise all the time? I'm not even gonna get into that yet, folks. The problem is on the Lakers, they were ranking they were given a Mount Rushmore of players for certain teams. Okay, so on the Lakers, here is their Mount Rushmore from 2000 to now. Mount Rushmore of the Lakers team. Who they had was Kobe Bryant. They had Shaquille O'Neal. And they had, who else was it? Pau Gasol and Derek Fisher. Okay, hey man, even me, I'm a LeBron hater. I can't stand him. We'll get into that later. But I was like, damn, Derek Fisher? But then I had to stop and check myself. I watched Derek Fisher. I saw this dude hit big shot after big shot. He wasn't shooting 60% from the field, but when it was a big shot needed, he wasn't scared to take that shot. Okay, I remember I was watching him. They were playing the Spurs, and I don't know why I wanted them to lose. But the game was, they were maybe down one. And to make a long story short, I know it was no more than 2 seconds left in this game against the Spurs. This in the playoffs. And he he comes around the pick, grabs the ball. He doesn't have time to stop and no, he has to grab and in the and all at the same time, grab and shoot. And I don't think it went off the backboard. It was all net. Okay. Some might say that's luck. Hey man, I might say it's luck. But I'll tell you what doesn't take luck to miss. But anyway, so getting back to these fans of LeBron James, he was reading some of the comments that they were having. And they were having a problem with LeBron James not making this Mount Rushmore of the Lakers for the last 20 years. Okay, LeBron has been at the Lake in LA for how many years? Can somebody tell me? I don't know, maybe 7, 8 years. Has he been there that long? But anyway, he has one championship. That was in the bubble. I hate to keep bringing that up, but it was in the bubble. So, whatever. But that's it for the rest of those years. And this is the second greatest player that ever played the game. This dude. He's been getting bounced out of the playoffs. He's lucky that they made that play-in stuff. But man, I have no problem. I don't care about the accolades that anybody gives him. I know this dude very well. I had one of my friends to tell me, I don't know. You don't know him. You ain't never met him. Damn if I don't know him. What else I need to know about this dude? Trying to do what other people do, change the story around and make people look at it this way. Let me tell you something, folks. I wish I had Herman Edwards here, because some people get confused. It's all about winning. And after winning, it's all about dominating. It's just how far can you take it? Now, let me tell you something. Me and my friends used to ball all the time. If it wasn't every day, it was definitely on the weekends. And we'd go to the gym on A&T's campus or wherever the hell we were going. And we'd get our five together. And do you know what the goal was to do that day? To win. To stay on the court until we were ready to say, okay, we tired. It wasn't to go out there and have and josh around and who cares, you know, man. We just out here to be social with other guys. No, man. We were there to win. End of story, period. But now, what I'm going to call sinners. Okay. And what I mean by that, I don't mean the Bible sin and all that. I mean people that everything in the rule of competition and sport, these people will throw in the trash. They do not deal in facts and what happened. Like I said before, they have to make a metaverse to where LeBron can be. Stephen A is an idiot. I'm going to tell you why he's an idiot. Because he will say, LeBron James is the second greatest player to ever play in the NBA. He will say that constantly. You done lost your mind, Stephen A. Smith. You done lost your mind. I'm here to tell you. I would have, I'm lying, because if you ask me which one I wanted in their prime to start on my team, I wouldn't pick LeBron over Stephon Curry. I would not, man. Stephon Curry changed the game. And LeBron James is trying to change the game with a narrative. Him and his posse. I remember me and my boy was talking about what Phil Jackson said about LeBron and his posse. And my boy was acting like he didn't know what posse was, and we don't use posse. I was like, I've heard that before. But he didn't like the connotation that it gave. But that's what they got. They got a little posse of girly men. That's what they got. You know The ladies that were in what is it? Wakanda, what is it? Oh, the Black Panther. You know them ladies with the bald head? That's who surrounds LeBron. And they do his bidding. Okay, that's how that goes. But man, yeah, it's no problem with me, man. I already have him ranked where I think he is. And a Bleacher Report, you know, they so up and down. That you just can't believe what they're saying. Over they're trying to appease somebody on this side, then they're trying to, you know, piss somebody off on this side. So that's basically what it's all about. So you can't take them seriously. But hey, man, them LeBron fans, they going crazy. They don't like that, man. Every accolade there is to give in the realm of the NBA, they want LeBron to have it. It is weird. It's like old dirty cult. I mean, throw everything that you know about competition out so we can let this dude in to where he says he supposed to be. Man, stop. Not gonna do it. And like I said, every chance I get, I'm gonna come in here and tell you why he sucks with no filter. I might filter myself back a little bit. I think I'm telling you a story right there, though. No filter on this dude because he ain't got no filter to the length he'll go. Let me say something else since I remember it. Do you remember that guy walking up on Stephen A out there in the third quarter? Did you see that bum? Okay, if it's like that, dude, just walk up on me in the parking lot and do that. Walk up on me and talk that and come at me like you did in the parking lot. This dude is Will Smith. Him and Will Smith, the same type dude. Will Smith went up on stage and slapped a dude. And somebody said, if that had been The Rock, would Will Smith have gone up there and done that? No, he wouldn't have. He'd have sat there and laughed and kept laughing like he did that night. But yeah, LeBron and Will Smith, they the same type dude, man. Itch made and embarrassing to me. Yeah, they embarrass me, both of them. I can't even watch Will Smith movies no more. I don't want to. If I didn't know you was an actor back then, I damn sure know you one now. I can't even take him serious in a role because I saw what he did. And then I heard some lady talking about, well, he supposed to protect his woman. Bitch, you stupid. And the sad thing is, you got kids and probably some boys. You gonna get them killed. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. If you ain't gonna do it to The Rock, why are you doing that to anybody? Men with muscles make you think clearly and not pay attention to this weird bald head chick over here. I got serious on that. Yeah, I don't like her. Little boy looking dude. Think she all that. You ain't all that, chick. You just another 304 that some dumb, big, 6 foot whatever dude isn't made a fool out of himself. You crazy. But anyway, I mean, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that because I know people hated that he wasn't on that list. And to tell the truth, he shouldn't be on that list. He hasn't done nothing great in in LA. He really hasn't. He won a championship. I'm not gonna bring up Bubble no more. He won a championship, but that's it. The rest of these years, he been getting his butt kicked. And I'm not just saying he's been getting his butt kicked because he lost. No, he's been getting his butt kicked. So if you're a Laker fan, you're gonna be glad when this dude is gone. I'm wondering how many people actually wanted him to come there. You know, as Lakers fans, I'm wondering did they actually want him really to come there and be on that team? That's up for debate. But I'm here to tell you, if I had a team, I wouldn't want that dude on it. I wouldn't want him on there. Okay. But that's about all I'm gonna say, folks. But I did see this. I want to say this one thing. I did see a person on YouTube who broke it down. I'm sorry, but I'll know you next time and I'll shout it out. But he was talking about the top 10 teams that won the finals with the uh worst supporting cast. The top 10 NBA teams from 1 to 10 who had the worst supporting cast. So that means, you know what that means, figure it out. But, and my boy was like, oh, you know who that is? That's LeBron. See, that's how, man, you can believe what you're taught if you want to. That means you stupid. And especially if you black. You running on Folio. No, you can tell people even in this day and time. LeBron had been in the league 20 years, and they already trying to switch up the story. So somebody 30 years down the ride, which story they gonna believe? I hope not this ESPN story that they've been telling for 20 years. When I can sit down in 1 to 2 good days, man. When I saw him in high school, okay, yeah, he's towering over them. He's dogging them, but no, I don't see anything special. I didn't see what I saw when Kobe was in high school. What I saw him doing. I just saw a dude. He's big and he athletic. Hey man, so great. But I saw better in the league or as good in the league. Okay, and it ain't like he got in the league, went right to winning. Okay, he didn't do that. He went there and got the worst beat downs. Well, ain't not the worst beat down, but 4-0. How bad you can get beat down? They don't play 5 games, or the best of 11 is the best of what is it? Best of 7. He gets swept. I think one time it was 4-1. And this dude y'all talking about is so great. Here's what, if I hear this again, folks, before you leave, give a like. But if I hear this phrase again, I'm going to puke. Do you want to hear the phrase? Do you want to hear the phrase? If I hear it again, here it is. Of course he's the GOAT. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster, What the hell does that mean? Are you looking for a husband? Is that what you're looking for? What in the Lord's name does that have to do with anything, folks? He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. These men that's saying this. It's ridiculous. Is this who he is? Let me see. Is this who they talking about? Let me turn this camera around. Right? Is this who we talking about? Let me hit the play for you to see. Is that who they talking about, folks? They talking about that dude. Well, let me tell you what this dude would have if he played in the NBA. Let me turn this back around. Let me tell you what that dude would have. He'd have about 13 rings, folks. That's what he would have if he was that man. But he doesn't. He got 4 rings, folks. Guess who else has 4 rings? A lot of other players. From what era? From his era. And if I hear somebody else talk about he's been dominating the league all this time, dominating the league is not below 500. Have you lost your mind? Or do you think I'm stupid? That's the issue here. Why am I always on here talking junk? Because LeBron thinks I'm an idiot. And that I haven't seen what I've seen. That's my issue with this bum, among other things, folks. He'll look you dead in your face and lie. I don't like that. because you think I'm stupid. Well, no, sorry. I got eyes. I saw what you did. I seen your whole career, which I really didn't need to. I've seen it. I didn't need to see it. I done seen the best dude that ever played basketball in the NBA. Okay, I've seen him. Okay, dude was pretty good. And if I had a nickel for every time I doubted this dude in clutch time, I have a lot of nickels, man. Okay, I wouldn't be a millionaire. I'm just saying I'd have a lot of nickels. I'd be like, man, he ain't gonna do this again. Bam, did it again. What I always noticed is he takes the shot like it don't matter. Not that it don't matter, but he ain't. No man said, hey man, you failed. But he had no fear of that stuff. Kobe definitely didn't. I'd be like, Kobe be he was hitting a lot of them things too, man. So hey man, getting back to what we're here for. It's the Bleacher Report and their Mount Rushmore of teams. Now they had some interesting things on those Mount Rushmores for the teams. But LeBron did make two teams. He made the Mount Rushmore of Cleveland, of course, and he made the Mount Rushmore of Miami. But he didn't make the Mount Rushmore of the Lakers, and I'll have to agree. No, you ain't proved nothing in LA, man. If that, you know, if that can be said, it can be said. You won a ring there, but you ain't really done nothing in LA. You've lost a good 80% of the time in LA. So why in the world would we put you on the Mount Rushmore of the last 20 years? We wouldn't do that. Okay. Spock would say that's illogical. Okay, the numbers just don't match up. But let me tell you something. What I do love is putting some fire on these sinners. What's a sinner, Ed? Well, let me tell you what a sinner is in my book. We're talking sports, folks, but you get the correlation analogy. They're sinners. Why are they sinners? Because they take all the rules of competition and trying to better somebody or be champion. They're throwing all of that stuff out. That's a sports center to me, folks. That's what it is. That's what I'm going to call them. And guess what you might as well call me then? The Messiah. Okay, because I'm coming to get rid of these dudes. Okay, if LeBron can make you look stupid, well, I'm going to call that out. That's what I'm going to do. But hey, man, I ain't going to be on here long. I got to do something. But hey man, appreciate you paying attention. Uh the next time I get an inkling to just come on here and pick at LeBron fans, I'm gonna do it. They deserve ridicule, okay, for expressing their love for this bum. It's embarrassing and it's sad, but they beating their chests. And one thing I'm not gonna allow you to do. Oh, what's up, Bomar Quazita de la Haas? Good googly goop. What's up, Aldo Meyer Abdel? Where y'all guys at with these names? Hey, I ain't got nothing wrong with your name, but I'm just saying. My main point is LeBron is a bum. Okay. And his fans want him on it to have every award. If the list is on it about the NBA, they want him to be on it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what list they don't want. They want. Oh Lord, don't do it to him, Ed. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Since you want to be the best at everything and have the most of everything, we gonna give you your just dues. The next time you see me, oh, what's up, Aldemar from Spain? Cool. That's all right. I'm way over there in Spain, but really, well, yeah, the phone rang in the middle of my whatchamacallit. That means Ed do it on the iPad next time. But anyway, yeah, I'm talking with a mouthful of food. But the next time I get on here, it might be very soon. And bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, cause I want to get up a stat if I can get it from my boys chat. We've become pretty good friends, right? I appreciate listening to you speak English. Hey man, that's cool. I speak decent English. I try not to use too much slang. But let me get a stat here and see if Chat GPT knows what I'm talking about. Top 10 top 10 players from the NBA. From the NBA in what am I? Okay, turnovers. See, we got to give you all your flowers. When you deserve flowers, you're gonna get all your flowers. Okay, you're gonna get what you deserve. Yeah, go ahead and put it in. Here are the top in turnovers during. No, man. No. Not this year. I started to curse that Chat GPT, folks, but I ain't gonna do that. It's a machine. Yeah, quit playing with me. One thing I've learned about Chat GPT, check you later, Aldemeyer Abdel. I appreciate you checking me out, man. Come back. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let me show you something. I asked Chat GPT, who got the most turnovers in NBA history? Can you guess who it is, folks? Can you guess who has the most turnovers in NBA history? I'll wait. I'll wait about 5 seconds. Anybody want to chime in? Nobody? Nobody want to chime in? Okay, that's all right. I'm going to show you who's got them. Or according to AI, I'll have to really go and check that out. Let me give it to you. No. Let's do this. LeBron James holds the all-time record with approximately 5,211 turnovers in the regular season. As of early 2025, he's the only player to surpass 5,000 career turnovers. Isn't that amazing, folks? Isn't that amazing? But you don't hear that. But that's a stat that I'm very happy that I know now. Let's see who's second in career turnovers, or not career turnovers. Well, yeah, career turnovers, but the most turnovers. Top 10 in NBA history. Guess who's second? Russell Westbrook, 4,500. Let me see. Is the GOAT on here somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Is the GOAT's name anywhere on this list of top 10 turnovers in NBA history? Let me see. Boy, LeBron got all the records. Another noted longevity angle. Trae Young, the fastest to 5,000 turnovers. LeBron is the only player in history with more than 5,000 turnovers. Trae Young, the fastest. I mean, okay. Yeah, the number is. Here's the top 10. Maybe I don't want to mess you up. Here's the top 10 right here in turnovers, all time. There's a notable name that ain't on there. And there's a notable name that's top on there. Well, somebody's going to say, well, that's because you've been playing so long. Oops, did you really say that? I hope you didn't. See what LeBron will make you do? He'll have you stepping on your own damn tongue. But you like it. But you like it. That's what you like to do, and that's what I'm going to lead you to do. But yeah, that's the top 10. LeBron James, 5,211 turnovers. Russell Westbrook, 4,500. Karl Malone, 4,500. John Stockton, 4,200. James Harden, 4,200. Kobe Bryant, 4,000. Jason Kidd, 4,000. Moses Malone, 3,800. Isaiah Thomas, 3,600. And Hakeem Olajuwon, 3,600. So yeah. So you get all them records and you deserve them. You deserve them. But folks, why am I always on here? I'll tell you again. I can't stand this dude. I think he's a charlatan. Remember what Van Gundy called Jordan? A con man? No. Just because I say hey to you don't mean when I get out here on this court I ain't trying to beat you. What are you, gay? See how we have to talk when we talk about LeBron, talking about he a con man. If you're con by that, you've got sweetness in you. I don't care if we just went to lunch, but if you ain't on my team, it's on. Hell y'all talking about? It's ridiculous. And it's sports sinners is what they are. And LeBron is the damn devil. That's who he is. So let him lead you down that dark ass doofus road where you have to be sticking up for him all the time over some dumb stuff. That's on you. Okay. But anyway, folks, honestly, that's enough. And I can't be eating here on YouTube. That ain't respectful. But I just wanted to check that out. Boy, you didn't want. I shouldn't have found that out. I already knew it. But you never hear that. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my goodness, don't ask that question. I got to ask it. I got to ask it. Okay. Oh Lord. Do you know what I'm asking it, folks? See, these are stats that I foolishly have not looked up. But you can best believe they're stuck in my mind now. Let's see who they put up here. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, folks. LeBron is not top in every category. So here's a category. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you because I don't want you to. I asked who has missed the most free throws in NBA history. Here's the list. Okay. Those are some. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something. Walt Bellamy, Elvin Hayes, and Tim Duncan. Whatever. Look at this list, folks. Let me tell you who cannot be on this list, folks. Do you look? I want you to look at it because I'm going to teach you weirdos something. Guess who absolutely cannot be anywhere near this list, folks? I'm going to tell you who. The GOAT. How the heck you gonna be on the top of the turnover list? I ain't gonna hold that against you. Because like you said, you've been playing a long time. So you gonna the interesting thing would be where's Kareem on that list? Kareem is not on that list. Let me see. Yeah, Kareem is not on the turnover list. Hakeem Olajuwon is on the turnover list. It's top 10 turnovers, career turnovers. But LeBron is topping that list. You shouldn't be on that list. But you've been in the league a long time. So I'm going to kind of let that slide. But I'm going to tell you a list that you cannot be any a part of. Most missed free throws. You ain't topping that. That's Wilt. That's Shaquille. That's Dwight Howard. That's Karl Malone. Now, this is funny. And then you'll have people on here talking about this dude is some type of GOAT. Well, that's because he played a long time and he's going to take more free throws. You're right. But he shoots in the 70s. And let me tell you something about a basketball player that shoots in the 70s. He can't be trusted on the line. I don't care what you say. Have you been watching basketball long enough to know that? Well, I noticed that. I noticed the difference between the 70s and an 80 plus percent free throw shooter. You notice it. You notice it in regular games and you notice it in the playoffs. But here he is on that list with Wilt Chamberlain, 7'1", Shaquille O'Neal, 7'1", Dwight Howard, 7 foot whatever, and Karl Malone, the mailman who was missing free throws, and then Jordan went down there and boop. He's on that list. He's the sixth player, and he's a forward, a power forward. Folks, there's enough videos out here for anybody who wants to know can find the truth. If you didn't watch it, I get it. But if you watched it and you still on that bullshit, you got a problem. Because it's obvious. It's obvious. But, folks, I'm done talking. But remember those numbers. Remember those numbers. 2,800 missed free throws. How many points is that? Well, that's 2,816 points is what it is. And as far as turnovers, career, number one. You said, well, that's longevity. No, I don't want to hear that. You know why? Because Russell Westbrook right behind him. And nobody ain't never confused Russell Westbrook with being no GOAT. Nobody's ever done it, but there he is right there with LeBron. So that just shows you how they take care of the ball. Both of them. Ain't that interesting? How many 700 turnovers between them? Yeah, Russell Westbrook and LeBron James. And what do they call Russell Westbrook? Westbrick? They had me dogging that fool out when he was over there at the Lakers. They had me dogging him out. I ain't never liked Russell Westbrook really like that. But I was dogging him out during the Lakers. Then he go to the Nuggets and he flourishing and doing his thing. It's that girl he was playing with. And don't make me talk about these weirdos. But anyway, folks, I appreciate you watching. I'll take you guys at some other time when I feel like I want to talk about them LeBron fans and how nutty they are. But anyway, appreciate you watching. Peace.